Welcome back to DougDoug's cooking class. As many of you know, my mom was Guy Fieri, and last night mom called me and said, DougDoug, I'm dying. And I said, no, mom. And he said, Doug, I didn't learn enough in life. There's so many more things to learn, and you've got to use your food expertise to learn the people. Goodbye, son. Goodbye, mom. I shed a single tear, but Mom Fieri was right. We have got to learn more. So I promise you, on this channel, we will learn harder and faster than ever before. We will learn things that no one else is willing to learn. We're gonna learn so much it's gonna hurt, but we're gonna keep on learning because learning's more important than pain. Today's lesson is how to break Skyrim's intro in 10 different ways using only the console commands. Now, Skyrim has an incredibly iconic intro sequence. You first ride along in a cart for a while, then you pick your character, and then you almost get executed, but a dragon shows up and saves you. But can you use console commands to break Skyrim's intro sequence before it finishes and before it ever actually lets you play the game? Now, this might seem confusing, but it helps a lot if you think of Skyrim like an egg. There's plenty of different ways to crack open an egg that all achieve the same end result, and there's probably lots of ways to crack open Skyrim's intro. We just gotta figure out 10 of them. So let's do some education. We'll start off simple and we'll use the kill command. That allows us to kill anything we can see, so we'll kill off the characters in the cart and see if that breaks things. Everybody here just seems way too alive. Just pop in the kill command. Okay.
Finally awake.
Well, there's no driver now, so let's just pop him. Let's get a few Fs for Ulfric Stormcloak. He had a good run. He fought against the king and he killed the king, and then he fought the Imperial Guards and he narrowly escaped from them, but unfortunately, he ran in to me, and I can just kill him. Shit. Well, all those guys down there, just, I feel like they've probably... F's for the horse. Shit! Oh no! Okay, I didn't mean to kill him! Okay, this is fine. I'm sure we can get back on track. Hello? Are you gonna... Sir! Well, I accidentally killed the horse. But the good news is that without a horse, the cart just rolls off the side of the road. Nobody else seems to care, and now you're permanently stuck in this cart and the game does not progress. Which makes sense. Like, if you're holding a carton of eggs with your hand and you kill your hand, the carton will fall over and break. That's an easy omelet right there. What is happening to his body? It's so long. It's a very long horse. The TFC. That is a long boy. That is a real long boy. Next, let's try the SGTM command, which lets you speed up time. So we'll make the entire world move 3 times as fast and learn if that does anything. SGTM 3. Oh, God. Okay. It doesn't feel fast enough. Let's get this up to a 10. This is the way Skyrim was meant to be played.
I'm from Rorikstead.
Okay. Things aren't looking so good. So it seems that if you speed up time, the cart will roll downwards faster than the ground can process it, eventually rolling through the ground, sending everyone into a purgatory about 10,000 feet in the air, which makes sense. After all, if you rolled an egg too fast down the counter, it'll fall off and break perfectly in the pan. Why are we so high? They're all in this one spot. Look at him looking at me. Oh, that's terrifying. What's a good dance song? Is there any, like... Skyrim, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and from the back, and from the side. Todd Howard.
No, please stop. This isn't how my game was meant to be played.
Todd Howard, this is how Miyamoto wanted your game to be played. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and say, that's break number 2. All right, we got distracted by accidentally killing the horse that first time and never successfully killed all the humans. So let's try that again. Let me wait until we're in the town. And go. Okay, they're moving. Let's kill that person. Let's kill this person. Let's kill this person. Oh, God. Okay. Missed a few, apparently. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. And now what? Yeah, this breaks the shit out of the game. Apparently the intro needs specific characters to complete specific actions to progress, like that first guy getting executed. And since those specific characters are all dead now, you just sit in the cart forever. It's the same as killing all the eggs in your egg carton beforehand. Now it's real easy to make an omelet. Next, we tried adjusting the game's field of view with the FOV command to learn if that breaks anything. FOV 160. Oh, this is how Skyrim was meant to be played. Ooh, God, this is the way Skyrim was meant to be played. Look at how long everything is. What is fucking happening?
This is a mistake.
As far as I can tell, things are working right now. Unfortunately, FOV only affects the visual display and not the game logic or physics, so it doesn't break anything. But that's all right. Education's about never giving up no matter how many eggs you have to buy. So next, let's try the set scale command to make everybody really, really big. Set scale 10. Okay. Ulfric, you want to get on this? Okay. The executioner's a little overqualified now. Okay, Ulfric's big. I think this is the way that Skyrim was meant to be played. Aha! So, if you make everybody gigantic, they just stand around forever, and the dragon never shows up to progress the game. It's like replacing your chicken egg with an ostrich egg. Now it's super big, and it's much easier to break. Just makes sense. The COC command lets you teleport to a location, so let's start up a new file and teleport away to the city of Whiterun. Okay, theoretically this warps us to Whiterun. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. I can't move.
Right?
Oh, we all just got left behind.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy.
Apparently, if you try teleporting away, the game will teleport you back to the intro, so they kind of planned for this, but then they forget to put everyone back in the cart. So now y'all just stand there reciting their lines like an improv theater group. Now, we definitely learned something here. It's like if you put an egg in a sock, and then you break the egg, then you put on the sock, and you put on your shoe. Now there's egg in your shoe. The SAQ command lets you start all the quests in the game. Now, it's only starting all the quests at once. It doesn't finish them, so it shouldn't have a big impact. So, SAC, start all quests. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Maybe we're good. Maybe it resets. Hold on. It resets.
Oh, what am I saying?
And we are kind of in the intro. It's just a werewolf now. Well, I was wrong. SAQ removes the cart, teleports you around. Now you're a werewolf, and the intro stops working. It's like if your egg turned into a werewolf. You're not going to touch that bad boy. But it should be an easy fix. We'll just use the complete all quests command, CAQ, and then be back at square one. This will probably fix it. I think we did it. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yes! Yeah!
Yes! And it crashed! Hey, we did it! This command breaks Skyrim's intro and also the entire game. The disable command lets you remove inanimate objects from the world. And because we know that the first prisoner has to be executed for the intro to progress, what if we remove the executioner's chopping block? Maybe then he can't execute anyone. Next, we're gonna try removing the chopping block. All right, so I will TFC out. I'm gonna disable, right? Aha, there we go. So I'll remove the chopping block and the box. I don't know if it's gonna break it. All right, now what happens? We did it. Our theory was correct. The Imperials just have no way to kill this man without their regulation grade chopping block, which makes sense. The player.placeAtMe command lets you spawn any number of anything in the game. Now, there's a lot of options here. You could spawn 10 cheese wheels on the cart, which doesn't really do anything. You could spawn hundreds of chefs to block the cart. You could spawn 50 Alduins, which are invisible for some reason. Or you can spawn 1,000 wheels of cheese, which is too much cheese for Skyrim. Just like it's too much cheese for an egg. Write that down. Now, normally you set your character's race and attributes halfway through the intro, but you can actually set your race manually at any time with the Show Race Menu command. So let's do that in the cart. Or Show Race Menu, right? What's gonna happen? As expected, changing your race teleports your body into the cart, which makes sense. Maybe we just need to show it again. Yeah. Oh, oh, there he is. Theoretically, the game is still working. I can't look left or right, so something is wrong.
Keep the gods waiting for us.
What? I can't move. Where am I? But then, once the cart gets to the spot where you normally would set your race, the game teleports you to this random rock, and now you can't move. Where am I? So, changing your race completely breaks Skyrim, which makes sense. Like, if you had an egg, but you changed its race to a potato, it's gonna be pretty goddamn hard to make an omelet. Now, normally during the first cart sequence, you can't move at all, right? But the push actor away command forces your character to move. Let's see what happens if we use it in the cart.
Stolen that horse and then halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me. We shouldn't.
What just happened? All right, let's do it again. Run it back.
Him, huh? Watch it down.
Oh no. Okay. Do we die? So if you keep pushing yourself underneath the cart, eventually you will be run over and die. When you respawn, now everyone is jammed inside the cart in Helgen and the game is frozen. So to break Skyrim's intro, you just gotta get run over. That just makes sense. And that, my friends, is 10 ways to make a Skyrim omelet. Guy Fieri would be proud of us, but there's plenty more learning to do. Join us next week when we learn the precise diameter of Alduin's anus, which makes sense because